circling like vultures round my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, wanting me to break, deafened by the sirens' soothing lies. I can't leave, I am in too deep, been sinking for a while, prisoner to the same thing I despise, devoted to a fake. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. Living every day in your head for free. You can tap away, but I will not hear you scream. You can break the keys, spread your toxicity, your world outside reality. In your room, a little hideaway, but you let it through. Enough to go insane, living in the dark hasn't treated you well. You're building your own prison cell. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spite, life's telling you, don't waste it on me. Did I brush you off? Is it your lack of friends? We never met, even if you pretend. Am I in your debt? I don't owe you nothing. Don't say something you'll regret. Hey, wait, don't waste it on me. Spite, life's telling you, don't waste it on me.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day today. Clearly we're going to play another episode of Helldive. I don't know how much more is there. I did plug in, so like if we get done with Helldive early, because I have a feeling I possibly will, unless there's just a lot more to the game that I'm not thinking about. I did plug in my other just USB webcam, so I might spend the second half of the stream trying to see if I can get Vigil to work. I heard a couple people say they were having some problems with it because of the fact that it has to be able to see your eyes, and a lot of people have a problem with the lighting and stuff like that. I usually don't do too much of it. You see on the probably just tell that my light is over there because this side of my face looks brighter than this side. But I do have a ring light that's in front of me that I can try and see if that helps with the game. So if I get to that point, I'll probably switch over and at least see if I can get the game set up and ready for me to play. I mean, if I could get through a 15-minute setup video of it and get that recorded as part of this whole thing, I'll do that, but I don't know whether I'm actually going to get to that or not. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get back into this here. Pudge, back to gaming. Yay, Pudge is here tonight. Well, at least the automated voice software is working. Okay, so get back over here. Oh, let's see here. It should be this one here. This view looks weird. I need to fix the camera. I think I shifted the camera down. Yeah. I don't know why I'm using, yeah, because like right here, I'm supposed to have my chat when there's chat going on and stuff. But, yeah, my camera's weird. I don't know why it's set like that, because I thought I had it maximized to this side of my screen here, all the way top and bottom. Yeah, maybe it's not off the side of the thing. But of course, now I don't know how well this is going to play out. Being able to see, let me see here. All right, here we go. So if I do this is my office. So there is going to wind up being my new streaming PC. So I've got Garuda Linux installed on that. That's going to wind up being my new PC. That's going to wind up probably giving me more light than anything else in my entire office ever will. And that's on the darkest blue color that I could set it on, and it lights up everything inside here. But this is going to wind up being my new streaming PC that I'm going to wind up getting set up over here. I'm very close to having this all ready to go. So that... Oh, I realized that is... that was another older test PC that I was building. That's my son's old computer that died on me. That was giving me all kind of weird hardware issues. But that is going to be... remove background. That is going to be my new streaming PC. It's all Linux. I've got everything on there. I've got everything on a test system so that I can at least get everything set up, ready to go. I'll save off a bunch of the files, and then I'm going to wipe out the NVMe drive on that and get it set back up with just a fresh install of Garuda. I've been trying out a couple optional settings and stuff. The one thing I'll have to test out is the background removal, but I actually think I have that working because on Windows I'm using the Intel Arc software to do the background removal. Oh, what the heck, we got a couple minutes here, why not? Switch back over here to intermission while I'm talking about it. Let's see, I think it's 6 it is. Yeah, so here you can see this is my OBS setup right here. It's a little funky because of the fact that my screen's set tall ways, but my recording on my local thing isn't set that way. But what I was talking about is this here. So this is the Intel Arc software, and this is the thing that I actually use to do the whole virtual camera and remove the background. So like if I go in here and I just turn back to none again, that's what it does, hold the software. Quite frankly, this software package, if it wasn't for that I was going to Linux, this software package and for streaming the Intel Arc software, and mind you, I have to manually reinstall this. This is an older version of their software because they're actually discontinued this year. So I had to go get the old one, and every time I update the drivers, I have to go back and reinstall the software because the new driver updates want to remove it. The sole reason I use this is for the background replacement because it is pretty much better than every other software package I have. And it's actually even better than NVIDIA's Broadcaster for doing the background removal. I mean, you can see when I put my hand up and stuff like that, it barely messes up anything on my hand. This is the best software I've ever had for background removal. Unfortunately, I can't use it on Linux, and there's no Linux equivalent. So I'll wind up using the background removal that's going to be in OBS. So yeah, I'll use the background removal that's built into OBS. I've got it fairly well. It will use the GPU, but it is nowhere near as good as what this software is. Like I said, in NVIDIA Broadcaster, when I put my hand up, it wouldn't outline it would like cut off part of my hand still. It wouldn't get all the fingers correctly. And you probably can't tell, but you would still see my chair and stuff like that there. Like you see it even if I get too far away from my microphone, it gets rid of my microphone, and it would always pop up my chair and stuff. This software takes care of every bit of that. Like my microphone, you would see the arm, like the arm's right here. You would see the arm in the other software, but in Intel, even better. And the other thing is that on this system right now, on my streaming system, I'm only using 8% of my CPU. Well, let me see here. Let me pull this up. Just looking at a couple things here real quick. Okay, so let me do this here again. And here's the other reason why I say this software is better. So right here's my OBS. It's only using 8, maybe 9% of my CPU. But right now it's using 28% of my GPU. That's the overall GPU usage there. You can tell that this here is doing about 5% to run the Intel Arc software to do the background removal. So that's what, 35% of my CPU? But this thing is currently doing an AV1 encoding to YouTube, an AV1 encoding to Rumble, a AV1 recording to disk, and a 1080p record to Twitch. So it's doing two AV1 outbound encodings, one recording, and a 1080p, because Team Red and Team Green use the same encoder, but it is still doing a massive encoding on the fly at least medium high settings, and that, so it's doing two AV1 encodings simultaneously as a 1080p. Oh, and it's also doing the AV1 recording for the vertical layout that I've got that is recorded separate from this. I don't do anything with Kick or YouTube Shorts live broadcast or anything like that, but I do record in that, and that's an AV1 encoding as well. So like it's doing at least 3, and this is how much CPU I'm using of that card. I'm not even using 50% of it yet. When I was doing even just regular 1080p, on my 2070 card and my 30 series card, I was using almost 80% of the CPU or GPU using just 2 streams, because back then I was only Well, actually, no, it wasn't even that. I was using Restream. And I'm still using 80% of my streaming output, and Restream took care of both my YouTube and my YouTube and Twitch outputs. So yeah, this card is significantly better. I'll lose that software, but that'll be the only thing. So I'm going to run some test streams this weekend and stuff to see how that's going to work out for me. Okay, let's go ahead and get the recording started here. Sorry for the long intro and the rambling on about the other things that I'm getting ready to do, but hey, I'm excited about being able to get at least one of my PCs. And what I might start trying to do is do some of the gaming off my Linux laptop, which is Garuda Linux 2. And eventually look at moving away from most of this stuff from Windows. And that, or I'll always have one Windows machine and one Linux machine, but I'll probably do most everything off of Linux. The other driving factor behind that, though, is the streaming PC that I have. It's got some weirdness to it where when certain updates happen, I have to reboot 4, 5, 6 times before it gets back into Windows because of a kernel error. And that PC is just having problems, plus it's Windows 10, so it's going out of support here next month. So that's why I'm trying to get everything converted over into Linux, because I don't have to worry about that. Okay, enough said. Let's get into the game here. And welcome to episode number 3 of Helldive. We're going to try to pick up where we left off here.
Hello, Daniel. It seems you are functional again.
Yes, I am.
Very good.
Okay, let's see. What was I doing? Okay, let me turn the power back on here real quick. Am I at facility? Oh, yes, I am. All right, well, we're going to go back here, turn the... I'm really low on a flashlight. Is there any more batteries in here? Why is there no more flashlights around? That's not, or batteries around. That's not. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. Go up here. Okay, I tried to rush this too much the last time, and I just kept dying. So now I can take my time. Yep, that's right. Right there's the battery. Right here's the button.
The relay signal from Colony 1265 is back. Well, I'll be...
Yep, I'm right there. Now I can just kind of take my time and let myself slide into the right positions, not worry about rushing or falling off, any of that other stuff, because why would I want to do that? Because I'm not paying attention and okay. Oh my goodness, I just have to laugh at myself because here I am trying to be all extra cautious and I don't feel like my finger's in the right spot. I look down and then get myself killed.
The relay signal from Colony 1265 is back. Well, I'll be damned.
Yep, open up. Let me in. Alright. I got things to fix. But I guess the other thing would be is I could go ahead and just hit this and have this out instead of like waiting until I got to the right spot to like try to put it out. It was kind of ridiculous of me to like try to hold it. Okay, 3 drop. I'm gonna need a full one here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out. Come on. Okay. Going to the basement. Go ahead and get this out, just because, well, no, I probably need the flashlight first. Yeah, let's get the flashlight out. Just so that I can make sure. So let's see, I gotta go to the, well, I gotta go both ways, but. Okay. Take time, come on. Up. There we go. Let's do 3 here. Do that, drop that, pick that up. And we'll go here. Okay. Got this right here. Nice. Okay, 3. Fill that up. Okay, no need to rush. It's going to be okay. Need that right now. All right. Oh. Nope, not that fast, not that fast. Oh wait, was there a door? It was a door here in the middle, isn't there? Whoop. Check that out. Come on. Okay, not sure what's going on there. I mean, I get the fact that I think I just electrocuted and killed this guy. Wasn't exactly my intention.
Daniel, it's me,
Okay,
Beatrice,
okay, Beatrice.
your wife.
Oh. What am I doing here?
You did it all, didn't you? You took our son and left me here alone.
No, I don't even know where our son is.
I will never be able to hug him. The only thing that is left is pain. And then you take the easy way out?
No.
Coward.
I'm not taking the easy way out. You not seen the amount of stuff I've had to go through?
While I was with you, why didn't I stand up against you? All the manipulations, the violence, your violence. Our Albert, our son. You took him away from me. You piece of shit. Despicable monster.
Okay.
I hope you rot in hell, Daniel. Forever.
Really have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. Okay. I'm achieving new depths of something. Maybe I'll be okay if I just don't move. I clearly was not okay if I didn't move. Okay. All right. We're going to let this play through here. It's an interesting little story. I mean, it's different. I did like it. Wish it could have maybe been just a little bit longer. But then again, if I hadn't have been trying to rush the last episode, might have had it done a little bit better, but or gotten it done a little bit easier or sooner. But hey, it is what it is. I kind of almost figured, though, at some point in time, options, volume, brightness, nope. I kind of figured at some point in time, though, that I would have been able to use the dive suit. That would have been nice if maybe I could have gotten out and maybe like got off the sub and then needed to use the dive suit and stuff. But it's whatever the developer really came up with. I appreciate it. I like the game. I mean, it's short, simple. It's got a decent little storyline to it and stuff. I don't think it has to be super complicated in order to be a good game. But I enjoyed it. I was just kind of hoping that, like, because of the way that there's the fact that there's a dive suit there, that maybe something could have been incorporated with it, but maybe the developer will come out with something more after that. So we'll go ahead and wrap up this video here real quick. So thanks for joining me today. Put a comment on this video. Press the like or dislike button. Please follow me for more content. You can join my Discord server. The links in my Twitch and YouTube channels. Let me know your feedback and suggestions. Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna take this off. I really don't like having the headset on too long. Okay, let's go ahead and oop, the wrong thing. Go ahead and quit out. Yes, I know. Okay, so I did install Vigil. So let me go ahead and get that started. What is it? I forget which scene is which. Local NDI display capture. So let's go to number 8. Options. Okay. Sensitivity, brightness. Right, let's go back here. Let's see if it. Okay, so at least this is here. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and record this one here too. We'll get this started. Since the other one ended pretty quickly, I'll do my intro and we'll start on this one right here. Why not? We'll see if we can get it to work. But I'll go ahead and start the recording. And welcome to episode number 1 of Vigil. We're going to try to see if we can't get this set up and get it working. Not quite sure whether it will or not with how I've got things, but we're going to try it anyways. This game contains disturbing and violent imagery, depiction of suicide, loud noises, and jump scares. Please proceed with caution. Okay? Game uses your webcam to detect when you blink. No webcam data is recorded or saved. We strongly recommend playing the game with this feature enabled. Use webcam. Please choose your camera. OBS virtual camera, Droid cam, nope. Nope, not the integrated webcam. That one. That should be the one right there. Let's see. That's going to block that camera too much. Okay. Please make sure your face is visible and well lit. All right, let's go ahead and turn this one on right here. Wow, that looks horrible. That's part of the reason why I don't use that camera. Continue. Setting up blink detection. This may take a while. Okay. Sure. I wonder if I need to turn off the other light. We'll see what it says. After pressing begin, blink a few times towards the screen. Try to blink normally and not exaggerate it. Blink to fill the boxes. 1, 2, 3. How many blinks are registered? The right amount. Calibration complete. Close your eyes to begin. Okay. Oh, okay. Gonna tell me when to open my eyes? Okay. Press here to open door. Okay, what do you say?
Hello, employee number 157.
Hello?
Welcome to Vigil Incorporated, where your vision is our mission.
Okay.
You will be working in disposal. You must collect waste from the depot and bring it to the incinerator in Section A. Remember, repeat this task until told otherwise. You may leave for the day once you have completed all of your tasks.
Okay, option sensitivity. That feels good. Collect the boxes in the depot. Press E to drop or left bumper to throw. Okay. Come on. Get. All right. There we go. Awesome. Nah, you're good. Oh. Look at the camera. Okay. Nah, y'all are good. Okay. I like the kind of little bobbing back and forth.
Employee number 157. There's a special delivery that you must dispose of in the nest. The nest can be found in Section B.
Okay.
Unexpected movement has been detected in Section B, so be careful.
Got it. Got it, boss. Go to the nest in Section B and incinerate the box you find. Okay. Oh, it's in Section B. Everything's gonna be okay. I got this. Oh. Keep your eyes open. Hello? Hello? Hi. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. I had to turn left to get here, so we're just gonna go this way. Got this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got my eyeballs crazy.
Employee number 157.
Yes.
Please continue disposing of waste from the depot.
Got it. Nothing else, at least when I look at the camera like this right here, doesn't look like I'm going crazy. You know, I'm not looking at some of the weird camera. The two cameras are side by side. All right. Another one down. Another one bites. Well, I would say no, another one bites the dust, but it's another one turned into dust.
Employee number 157, please make your way to the generator in Section C. Remember to stay vigilant.
Section C. What? Your shift has been terminated. Close your eyes to retry. What? Son of a motherless goat. I didn't blink. I looked. Hello. Okay. Where are the you jerk. Ah, got you where I want you. Okay. Server room. It's the break room. Where's the generators at? This is the server room. I don't want this. Oh, generators are this way. Hello, my good sir. Okay. Section C, the generators. Hello. Server room. Go this way, go this way. Where in the world are these stinking generators at? Oh. Have to go through storage. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to keep my eyeballs open with it. I'm gonna give it the creepy look. There, buddy. You have other places to be, I'm sure. Management, nope. I need the generator room. Where's the generator? Management, I don't want management. Management skadooshers. I mean, unless it's facilities management. Man. Hi there, Chief. Could I please stop getting stuck on random stupid stuff? That would be great. Okay, generators are this way, but where? Let's go to the management room here. Okay. Some of this doesn't exactly make sense, but maybe that's part of it. It's the fact you're meant to explore, but in this difficult thing where if you look or blink too much, something bad happens. Hello? Is there generators in here? Generator. Generator. Ah, there we go. This does not look like a good generator. Who in the world builds a generator like this? Really? What in the world? Okay, did I die or what?
Hello, employee number 158.
Hey, no, I'm 157. You skadoocher. Thanks for playing. Oh. Linking and tool programmer. Sound designer and composer. Gustav. Remember to stay. Vigil. Nice. That was it's a short game, but that was actually really nice. The main thing is like, let me finish. So the main portion of this, I mean, that was a 20-minute game. Not even that much. Probably more like a 15-minute game. But getting this out there, seeing them maybe get some of the achievements stuff, collecting the data on how well it worked, getting that feedback. This brings into another realm of being able to create a submersive experience for, turn this off here, for horror games. You look at the game A Quiet Place, where if you spoke or said something or sneezed or coughed or anything like that, that could set the game off. This taking to the next level of now watching you and seeing you blink and stuff, being able to track that capability. This brings into the realm of so much more about how you can take those two things into an experience for a horror style game, and could really elevate it. Then add on top of that maybe some situations where as you're playing through something, you've got to be quiet. You've got to listen, but not be able to see. So almost like you would have to close your eyes, and the game could track the fact that your eyes are closed. But in a situation where that would be a mechanic within the game where you can't make any verbal sound, you can't see where you're going, so you have to close your eyes or else you would react to something. But being able to hear what you're doing and being able to navigate that way, taking away two of the senses that you would typically use to navigate the world in, both sight and and that, well, at least sight, because you're playing a game, you're not really going to get all messed up with your fingers and stuff. But being able to take away your sight and your sound that you could make, and then force you to do it all through just hearing, that would be such a completely different thing. Now, clearly, you don't want to do that all the time. That would actually potentially be a struggle for somebody producing content on it, because in fact, the part of the content would be us talking to people and stuff. But I can definitely see that being something where for that would be acceptable. But I think that would be the next step. And I think this is a really great part of being able to do that. So I hope they come out with a little bit more. In fact, once I get done, let me finish off the video here. And then we'll look at a couple other things here on stream. But thanks for joining me today. Put a comment on this video, press the like or dislike button. Please follow me for more content. You can join my Discord server, the links in my Twitch and YouTube channels. Share your feedback and suggestions. Okay, so let's go here. I don't know why that doesn't switch both my things over here, but quit out of this here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me go to the store page. What's interesting is You Are My Sunshine. Score with the basketball. Okay, I didn't get that achievement. And then there's bookkeeping. Read all the notes. I didn't even see a note. Oh wow, there's even more in that game that I completely, well, there's only 2 other achievements. I completely missed it. But, well, there's 3. I got half of them. There's 1 more. Huh. 1 hidden achievement. Details in this achievement will be revealed once unlocked. Ooh, maybe it'd be worth going back and playing again. But what I wanted to do is
Hello, employee number 157.
go here to display capture.
Visual Incorporated, where your vision
Let's see, the
is
developer
power.
was Singularity Studios. Okay, so this is literally their first game.
Hello, employee number
All right.
157, and welcome to Vigil Incorporated.
So
where your vision
let's go
is
back
power.
here.
You
to the
will be
intermission
working in
screen.
disposal.
All
You
right.
must collect waste from
Well,
the depot and bring
that was a
to
lot
the
of fun. I mean,
Federation
I
Information
appreciate the
Tank.
game. I think the atmosphere of it. I like the portion where when you were walking, the enemy stayed about the same distance away, as much as I could tell. That there was really only the attack when you messed up and blinked. I appreciate that aspect because that means the game isn't like overly complicated. And that's a good portion. That's a good way to do that part of the game. I think that was really good what they did there. But yeah, I could definitely see them doing even more with the game and going to the next level and stuff. I think what they've got going on. And I think the enemy design was really good. I mean, clearly it's inspired a little bit by what I think is Five Nights at Freddy, the kind of animatronic, which that's perfectly fine. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it kind of has that same age destroyed look. And to me, like, that lends itself to the fact that there really could be a deeper lore to this game, where maybe this was a factory, this was a destruction place where you would drop off stuff for destruction, and these automatons were meant to do a lot of the work, but then they were having a problem where things weren't being destroyed because the things were starting to break down, fall apart. There were some other struggles with them and stuff, and the fact that they were going beyond their programming, which is the typical thing within the stuff, and that in most robot style movies and stuff. But I could very easily foresee that kind of history, and seeing the fact that there could be some more to this game. If you look at it from here's where you are now, you could go out layer by layer, maybe in each direction. One of my favorite movie series does that, the Saw movie series, right? The original movie starts in the middle, almost kind of in the middle of the timeline, and each movie kind of gives you more and more and more. So it goes forward in time some, but it also goes back in time to explain more and more and more of the thing. I could very easily foresee this game taking that same concept and going more and more. This is the middle part, and then building out, but adding those aspects in, and going further with the storyline. I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. But let's go ahead and get this here wrapped up, and then hopefully get some test streams on my new Linux system this weekend, and maybe look at starting to get some of that stuff switched over. So, all right. Well, a little bit of a disjointed stream today, but I think getting both Helldive done and Vigil recorded was nice. I really enjoyed both of those games. The animation styles were vastly different, but I appreciate each one of them because it's the way the game was. They weren't striving too much. They weren't pushing, boundaries. They're not trying to be realistic or anything like that. And I appreciate that. And that's what makes each one of them, even though they're a little bit shorter, a lot of fun to play. I really did enjoy that. I don't need games that have hyper realistic things. I need games with good immersion and gameplay and that. But I had a lot of fun. But that's the end of the stream for today. Let me know your thoughts and feedback. And as always, so long for now.